G'day, it's Simon and James for our very first South OC Cars and Coffee for 2024. The weather is perfect and the cars have shown up. I think we're nearly full already, mate, and there's so much great stuff. What have you seen?
It is a busy day here today. We have a Black Series this morning, an SL Black Series, one of the original ones from the early 2000s. We have a ton of supercars, a ton of SVJs. We have an F40, a Diablo, just about every kind of supercar you guys could possibly want to see. We also have Steven with his crazy wide-body GTI that he made himself with a turbo 5-cylinder. We'll check that out in a second. What have you seen?
Yeah, we've got a Baja Bud group that's come through, and I've never seen more Volkswagens roll into one place at one time. Not just that group, but a whole lot of other groups came in as well. So there's tons of Beetles, vans, you name it, they are here. Hey, don't forget, if you're coming to South OC Cars and Coffee, please remember to respect our rules. No speeding, no revving, no burnouts. That includes getting on off the freeways and on the streets of San Clemente. All right, mate, lots to see. Let's go for a walk and check it out.
Let's do it. Starting it off strong in the exotic show this morning with a Ferrari F40. This is the one that you've seen here quite a few times by now. Then next would, of course, the Lamborghini Diablo. Two absolutely classic, timeless supercars, both gated manual. Crazy, crazy seeing these next to one another. Which one would you guys take? Let us know in the comments below. Here we have Tony from Straight Up Driven with his insane twin turbo Super TROFEO car based on an LP610. All of this is a functional working Super TROFEO kit. You can see the full venting in the front. It has a 1,000 horsepower twin turbo kit on the back. This vent on the top works, the roof scoop, crazy active aero on the back. Have a look at that. Absolutely wild. The OG Black Series, the bi-turbo V12 SL. This is absolutely crazy to see at South OC Cars and Coffee. Probably the rarest car that we've had here in a very long time. Definitely this year for sure. The SL65. I believe it's a 6.5 liter V12, maybe a 6.3 liter. Just a crazy, crazy car. Here we have the first 750S Spider in California. This is the first one that I have seen in person personally outside of Monterey Car Week, and it is absolutely nuts. The spec is wild, the beautiful silver paint, tons of carbon fiber. You can see it has the really nice interior, the comfort seats with leather and Alcantara, and then of course the back end as well. Different from the 720, has a 765 style active wing with that center exhaust. Kind of looks like a USB-C, but a very cool car nonetheless. I'm excited to see people modify these. Here we have a Dodge Viper GT, and not any normal Dodge Viper GT. This is a fully built motor, massive cam, and a huge Pro Charger on the front. This thing smelled like 85 when it came in, so I can only assume that it makes an absolute ton of power. You can see that cool plate whiplashed. This thing is a monster.
If you're going to have an SUV, why wouldn't you have a Rolls-Royce SUV? Have a look at the size of the wheels on this thing. But the thing I love the most about the British cars, look at this interior. Nobody does coach work like the Brits. This beautiful finish up here, those lovely seats. This is absolutely magnificent. Whether you like it or whether you hate it, one thing would be for sure, this thing would be absolutely beautiful to ride around in and probably drive as well.
Here we have the 620R back again. I'm not sure if this is the same one as last time, but it is absolutely stunning. You can see based on that 570S platform, see these crazy center lock wheels, the factory active aero with the functional ducts in the front, these really cool carbon vents, the functional roof scoop with the ducting that runs all the way back into the engine, of course this massive wing, and just about every other part that you could imagine to be in carbon fiber. The wing, the side blades, the diffuser, absolutely everything on this car is decked out. Love it. Here we have what I think has to be the California spec 992 GT3 RS. I think everyone has gone with the same gray on these cars, but it doesn't make it any less cool. I absolutely love seeing these out in the wild. The factory active aero is just wild. Tons of carbon on these cars. I'm excited to see when someone comes out with carbon replacements for these. The fact that this is only available in plastic is interesting to me, but I'm sure someone will come up with a cure for that soon. Very, very nice. Here we have a crazy lineup of supercars. You can see the Huracan Evo rear-wheel drive back in this one with a full 1016 kit. Of course, you can see the lip of the wing. The 765, the same one that we saw last week, and then Manu from New Rally with his GT3 RS. These beautiful, I think they're magnesium wheels. Just a very cool lineup. And you can see we have just about every other kind of exotics in this overflow row today. What an awesome event.
If you're looking for merch, make sure if you're at the show, come and check out our merch tent or check us out online at South OC Cars and Coffee /merchandise. Here's one of the new long sleeve tees. Absolutely love this. Auto Club on the front. Coming across here, we've got a range of different tees. We've got long sleeve, we've got short sleeve. Some really nice hoodies over there. We got hats. We got flash, jet tags, stickers, you name it. So make sure to check us out. We've always got stuff also on our Instagram page, South OC Cars and Coffee merch, or on our website.
Here we have Steven with his absolutely insane Mark 6 GTI. You can see everything on this car is completely different. A custom molded body kit that he made by himself. You can see how much wider it is than the factory. Absolutely wild. A 5-cylinder single turbo making a ton of power, and then you can see on the inside it is completely different. These beautiful status seats with houndstooth inserts. You can see Jason there as well. Haltech ECU system. Absolutely wild. You can see just how crazy this car is. Custom diffuser and rotiforms, of course. What an awesome build.
Tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Woo! Everybody wanna do the same thing, yup. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yup.
I mentioned we had all these groups of Volkswagens come in. I mean, over here, right down through here, right across the other side as well. Volkswagens absolutely everywhere, and every one type you can think of. I mean, from Beetles to Golfs to buses over there. This is really great to see. Remember, if you've got a club and you want to bring them to South OC Cars and Coffee, reach out to us on our South OC Cars and Coffee merch Instagram page, or via Facebook, or via our website. We'll bring you in early, park you all together, and you can enjoy the show as a group. So I'm walking through the show. Come over here. This is Daniel.
How you doing?
And I'm walking through, and I've just mentioned how many Volkswagens are here. And I love finding barn finds, and this is one of the coolest barn finds ever. What is it, Daniel?
It's a 1958 Westphalia camper. So it's a palm green, sand green, original paint. Early Westphalia camper, press bumper. It's a survivor. So it sat outside next to a barn in North Dakota for about 50 years, sitting outside with field mice, flat tires, front window shot out, no engine.
That's cool. Let's have a look. So walking up on this, come over here, let's have a chat about it. The annex.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so cool.
So an original Westphalia tent.
Wow, that's so cool.
Not the original to the bus, but original to Westphalia.
Little zip area, private area at the back.
So that's for the restroom and changing room. So
wow.
You can use that for a changing room or a restroom.
Yep.
Unfortunately, half the interior is missing because the stove would have been here and the closet would have been here. But
right.
The original seat upholstery was covered in vinyl, so
yep.
I cut it open and the original fabric was still there.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
And the rest of the interior is all original. It's got the original hatch top.
Oh wow, look at that. The hatch top up there. That's
so
crazy.
Hatch.
Oh, I love the instrumentation. It's so complicated, like one gauge over there.
One gauge, factory Safari windows.
This is so cool. And you're saying you actually crank start it. You actually use a crank.
You can use a crank to start if you want. So like on a really, really cold day, you can put the crank in and crank the engine over.
I love the fact that this is still on there, that little Westphalia.
Westphalia camping box.
Oh, this is so cool. Hey, mate, it's great to see a survivor. A little bit of cancer here, but you don't want to touch this thing. You don't want to mess with it.
I mean, it didn't go through yet, so.
Exactly. Yeah, we like to call that patina.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of rocker missing, but
and the seals look like they're
the original seals.
Pretty good condition.
This is the left of the curtains.
And there's the curtains. Tons of privacy left in that. Yeah. Hey mate, this is great. Thanks for bringing it out. They're really, really cool. I mentioned we got the Baja Bugs, we got this group through here. These two have actually got what look like little Chevy inline 4-cylinder motors in them, not the original Volkswagen motor, but how cool are these? This one looks great, doesn't it? Love the colour, love the wheels, good interior in it. Let's have a look what it's got going on down here. There you go, little Ecotech motor in that one as well. So some still using traditional air-cooled, others going to water-cooled, as we can see there. This is kind of cool. Look at the carbon fibre on here. Guys are spending a ton of money on these things, and why not if they give you as much fun as they do? I mean, it's still a lot less than people will pay on an expensive trophy truck, but I bet these things will create just as much fun. So great to have the group through. As I said, if you want to bring a group to South OC Cars and Coffee, just reach out to us in advance. We'll bring you in together early, and you can hang out like these guys have today. We're just packing up the show and bumped into Tom Shaughnessy, one of our regulars. Tom has brought some of the most amazing cars, and he points over and goes, yeah, I brought a Renault 5 Turbo this morning. Here it is. He's just brought it over from France, actually. He's about to sell it. This guy's got the most amazing collection of cars. This one is no exception. We've had a few of these here. What makes them really special, they're actually mid-engine. The engine is actually behind the seats right in there. Super cool little car, very, very unique. Not something you see every day, and just great to have it at the show.
That is it for a very busy weekend here at South OC Cars and Coffee, the first one of 2024. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Please remember, if you're coming to South OC Cars and Coffee, respect our rules. No revving, no speeding, and no burnouts. That includes at the event, driving through the streets of San Clemente, and then of course getting on and off those freeways. I want to say a huge thank you to all of our sponsors. We have the brackets here, Wear Marketing, McGuire's, Polestar, PDM Brands, Next Level Auto Protection, Happy Jewelers, Reviver, Carbontastic, and then Mountain View Adventure Vehicles as well. I want to say a huge thank you to all the volunteers for helping us out each and every weekend. We could not do it without you guys. Remember, if you want to become a volunteer at South OC Cars and Coffee, hit us up on Instagram at South OC Cars and Coffee Merch. That's where we handle all the volunteer rostering, and then while you're over there, check out some of the hats, hoodies, t-shirts, all that good kind of stuff that we have going on at the moment. If you are volunteering at South OC Cars and Coffee, you get to bring your car in before 8:30. Then Ruby's does provide a free coffee and donut for everyone helping us out.
Yeah, big thank you to Ruby's for doing that, of course, and feeding the masses at the show, and boy, are there some masses here today. Also, big thank you to the outlets of San Clemente for allowing us to be here. We could not do the show without them. So remember, if you need to do any shopping, go to the movies, grab a coffee, whatever it is, come to the outlets, tell them South OC Cars and Coffee sent you. And a big thank you to the City of San Clemente for their support as well. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. We'll see you back here next week for another South OC Cars and Coffee.
Thank you guys.